Okay, here's our homework help video. Okay, I'll probably go a little quicker than I normally go, but I'll try to explain what I'm doing along the way, so we're not completely baffled. All right, so remember when we do these, we got to check our answers as we go because in case we get one of those extraneous solutions. So you get a solution, you're like, oh yeah, I solved it, throw a party, and then you go back and you plug it in and you realize that hey, it's not actually a solution. It doesn't work. Okay, so that being said, uh, let's get going. All right, so here we got -2 times the square root of k. I like to rewrite these down so I can put up my fence. So let's put up the fence. Okay, first step, we're going to get rid of the 6. Okay, and we're getting rid of that. You always do your adding, subtracting steps first. Get things collected, and most of these will be collected for you. And then do your adding, subtracting steps, and then you'll have like some dividing, and then you'll have like a squaring or a cubing or whatever step at the end. So you do that, these go away. You get -2 times the square root of k equals 8. Right now we are dividing by -2. -2. So you get square root of k is equal to -4. Remember, positive divided by negative always gives you a negative. Those are your rules, right? So with division and with multiplication, all right, the rules always are positive times positive or positive divided by positive. Always give you a positive result. Same thing with the negatives, right? Those always give you positive. And then when they're different, right? Whenever they're different, and I hope I don't have to write these both down like the opposite way, right? Because it doesn't matter. You always get a negative result. So that's just kind of the way you can always remember that. Okay, so now we've got our we gotta square this, right? Because my index is 2, right? So you square it, and we're gonna square this side. And you get 16 because -4 times -4, right? Your negatives cancel each other, right? Just like this. Then you get 16, and then you get k over here. So now we are going to do our check step. Okay, so we are going to take this answer and plug it into here. So we're going to go -2 times 16 plus 6. All right, equals, and it should equal 14. That's what we hope. That's what we're hoping for. All right, so we get -2 times 4. Okay, so you put 4 in there, and then you're going to add 6 to it. So we get -8 plus 6. You get 14 here. Well, wait a minute. You get -2 equals 14. And you're like, what? That's obviously not the case. So we'll go back. We'll check our work, make sure we didn't make a mistake. And if we're pretty confident that we did this correctly, then we know we have an extraneous solution, right? So let's just go back and check our work. We made sure that we added 6, right? Or we are adding 6, so you subtract. So we did that right. We get +8. Check your signs. And then that leaves you with this. You divide by -2, and that's going to give you a negative here, right? So -4, 8 divided by 2 actually is 4. Just check everything. And then when you square it, you get 16. So we did our work right, and this does not compute. It doesn't make sense. So when that happens, right, we know that our real answer is no solution, right? Because this was extraneous, right? Extraneous solution. So because of that, we have no solution. All right, so that's why you check your answers. All right, now we are working with this one, so let's write it down. And we have this right here. So we got cube root on this one. We're going to put our fence up. We're going to divide by -6. Divide by -6, right? Do the same thing to both sides. So you get -6. And here you get the cube root of x, right? So now we will cube both sides because this term is by itself and it's ready to rock. There's nothing else in front of it. We didn't have to add or subtract anything. So when you cube this, it gets rid of your radical sign, and it gives you x. And then when you cube -6, right, it's this. It's multiplying -6 times itself 3 times. So this will give you +36. Then you have 36 times -6, which gives you -216. Wow, why did I write 1? Don't know. So you get negative 216. And so now let's just check our answer. Make sure we did not make a mistake, fatal error, right? So let's put this in. You get negative 216 and then equals 36. Well, negative 216, I just did this, so just kind of work backwards. It's going to give you negative 6, right? So we're going to have negative 6 times negative 6. This is from this side, right, from our original equation. And then negative times negative gets you positive. 6 times 6 is 36. And you get an equality statement, which is what you want, which means that this checks out, and which also means that this actually is your solution and you can trust it. So again, check your answers on these. You have to check your answers. You're gonna be like, oh, this is easy. And you're gonna K is 16, great, next problem. And and you'll get it wrong. And you'll get it wrong because you didn't take the time to check it. So you have to make sure you're checking your answers. All right. Good luck with these guys, and we'll see you the next time.